So I basically made this book that I was gonna maybe put on the web called the System of Reality, which is what I would call its essence that has been moved from occurrence to resonance for a different version of wherever we are, and that it's somewhat of a book I wrote to kind of free myself from all the trouble I've been in and all the great things I've done actually to support good in a way, I would say. But also to keep myself in a sphere where I can actually feel like I'm worth anything at all. But I don't know. Uh, mostly about correcting the past, which I saw I was in trouble for thinking I was like Jesus and shit because I thought maybe maybe if someone like me stood up and portrayed himself as Jesus, you would find a good reaction to people. Yeah, anyway, so I'm not Jesus. My name is Frederick, and I'm kinda in a situation where these things needs to kinda be laid down because I wouldn't say it really helps me for what I did was I created a way to just get rid of this anxiety I had about that I felt psychotically disattached from reality, kind of way. But yeah, these people they call themselves the New Age movement of the transcendence, and they have they don't they were called the the rebellious angels from the underworld. They like a lot to portray themselves as heaven's solution to them being heaven itself because they said the fall of the angels were like 100,000 and they created a money system in which all of the things that is kind of true, but they portray themselves as heroes when they're actually kind of not. But they they are really the people that I don't even know anyway. They are very looking into my life to see if I'm like I've had many episodes of psychosis in this, and they like to be offensive in my nervous system. These demons that are possessing me and wanted to climb my great video hoarding, no spamming. Like I spammed so much videos because I felt better when I was not in kind of in trouble, but I was in trouble that it would have a counter effect for me to feel a little bit better. And also it really cleansed the world as towards essence being more responsitory. I can't honestly say it was super positive for anyone, but it was also needed because it really was needed for this world that is put into a very destructible force of Earth, which is the true like war between two oppositions in old history. You know, the fall of heaven and the heaven, and the fallen ones are the titans, and heaven are the watchers. And they say really they don't really operate here, the heaven and shit. But I've been through a lot, and I've felt like I've talked to them a lot. But you know, also trying to just get a few viewers or something, just to feel like my story can be heard a bit, because there is a lot going on the news and no one are really honestly catching up to how great of a situation or potential we're in to form a beautiful world for ourselves. And that's also heaven's mission for us. Is they probably also want to call themselves the watchers, the firstborns, and heaven, and the council of heaven, and all of these things, just because they also have their own way of calling out laws as to their actions, like they are not valid sometimes to make adjustments because it's just the divine law for them, and they must bend to their own energy, of course, which is love. And I do believe that God is love, and that people are beautiful for who they are.